तो इंतहाई बिस्ती इंतहाई यकीन करो वो क्लिप है जिहड़ा कि अगर अकलमंद बंदा सुने तो इमरान खान की कास्टक सोडा पा के जिन्नी तो इत्थे हुई है कदी जिंदगी नहीं हुई होगी। लेकिन याद रखना थे उन्होंने सोशल मीडिया वाले ने उन्होंने इस बिस्ती वाले क्लिप कढ़ के क्लिप छोटा जा पिछे इमरान खान वास्ते दिखा के तो इनू भी जो कहते ना बेशरम दे उत्थे दुख हो गया चलो छावे पवांगे इंजॉय कर रहे हैं। क्लिप बड़ा वायरल है साफ जरा तुम देखिएगा इन्हें देखिएगा गौर करो कि इस तो बाद कोई कसर रही मुलाजा फरमाओ।
You have been praised in your handling of the pandemic, and it's interesting to hear you saying you failed in terms of the military. But while there are many Pakistanis who still support you, you're hugely popular, a lot of Pakistanis say, hold on, when you were in government, you were fine with the military. You say none of this stuff has happened before, but you locked up opposition leaders, you locked up journalists, you cracked down on the press, and now you're getting upset that the same is being done to you.
Look, you know, the term false equivalence, you cannot compare what was going on in my time to this. In fact, General Musharraf's martial law was more liberal than what is happening right now. I mean, in our time, you can just name me which channel did we close? I mean, which journalists left the country? 4 of our top journalists have left the country. One, a fifth one, wrote a letter to the Supreme Court Chief Justice that his life was in danger. He escaped. He was killed in Kenya. Our best journalist right now, you know, Arshad Sharif, and best Imran Riaz, he's disappeared for 40 days.
Yes.
I mean, he's there.
And
you know,
but Chairman,
so you cannot compare what is.
I'm not going to dispute. I'm not going to dispute what's happening now. I'm very critical of what this government's done. It's not about equivalence, though. It's about that on your watch, you did a lot of these things. Maybe not as badly as the current government, but Reporters Without Borders, for example, they called you a press freedom predator in 2021. They criticized you at the time for threatening, abducting and torturing journalists. That happened on your watch. Hamid Mir, a very famous Pakistani journalist, he wrote just last month for The Guardian that when you were in office, he wasn't allowed on air, even though you had once called him a favorite anchor. So the problem is that a lot of this stuff did happen on your watch. You were not a champion of the free press. So people say, hold on, now you're saying it's bad when it happens against you.
Firstly, Mehdi, the only time that I found out about a journalist being picked up and disappeared was a guy called Matiullah Jan. The next day I got him back. The problems we had were we were at the tail end of the war on terror. And the establishment was very worried about any criticism about it. So they were responsible.